Hello everyone, hold this harassment here. Now, you read the title, you know what this is about, it's straight drama slop. So I'm gonna be talking about DaEs and Futazov, two monumental retards in the modding community for DDLC. I was originally only going to talk about Atazov because I dislike him the most and I feel he needs to have more flack on him for the shit he's done. But then Doki, I can't handle banter or not virtue signal, keeps talking, so I thought, why not? Let's talk about them both. I'll start with DaEs, because why not? Alright, so this guy's engaged with me a few times in YouTube comment sections and he seems to think me criticizing him and his actions is harassment. Like, buddy, you're a niche internet micro-celebrity and you post videos publicly to YouTube. Me calling you out for your stupid actions isn't harassment. You donkey, I can't believe I'm dealing with a man who's one of the largest creators in this space but also the biggest pussy. And you pass that down to your viewers too. So now, anytime someone wants to actually criticize a mod, video, or YouTuber that you and your other bum buddy friends likes, you get called a hater or a JQ goon. Are you that developmentally delayed that you have to lump people together who say an opinion you yourself disagree with? This fandom is based around a game that is rated 18+, and yet the audience you've accumulated is full of quite clearly children or adults with at least some learning difficulties. The emotional manipulation you put on them with your morally superior attitude is disgusting, to say the least. Using every buzzword under the sun to describe the other side as not an attempt to critique the arguments, but to get people to subconsciously form a negative opinion on said person before they even see the argument presented against you. Then literally pointing to yourself and being like, see guys, I'd never do this. Like, what are you, 12? Can't handle someone criticizing you even if it's in a harsh manner? And even then, if someone does straight up insult you, you ignore it. Like, I learned this skill while I was still a teenager, and although I'm not perfect at it, I'm clearly better at it than you are. You can also bring up any comment I have made in the past to call me a racist, sexist, bigot, or whatever. I don't care, even if I was or am all of those things, it doesn't mean when I give an opinion on you or your content that I am wrong. It just means you want an easy out to dodge the argument. I have in the past given you the benefit of the doubt, DaEs. I thought, all things considered, you're just an idiot, but nothing really too offensive. But as your constant actions seem to prove, you're not actually interested in what you can do for the community, you're more interested in what you can take from the community, i.e. views, subscribers, and mainly attention from other creators you've looked up to in the past. But it seems to have gotten to your head a bit. You're not a paragon of virtue, and saying sorry over and over for the same stuff in multiple videos isn't you being humble or accepting responsibility. It's just a weak attempt to make yourself look better in the eyes of your autistic child audience, and not any actual genuine remorse. This community was actually better before you showed up. At least people could discuss and disagree on things more. Mostly, of course. There was some mega pussies, as unfortunately the case for pretty much every fandom ever. But you're going above and beyond in your worsening of the community, and your whipping up of your fanbase to do the same, where you sit in your fuck-ass Discord server being glazed and coddled. Taking criticism and facing it head-on is the way to grow as a person. If you avoid it, you'll never develop past the point of what's expected of a child who only hears what they want when they want. I don't have too much more to say about this monkey, so I'm gonna move on. God, it's time to talk about my favorite rape tuber, Hassan Atazov, who is, in my opinion, the actual worst Doki tuber currently. Atazov is a Doki tuber that creates content. No, but seriously, anything this guy makes is mid at the best of times and literal fetish content at worst. This guy lives in DaEs' shadow. The audience they share is borderline 100% the same, and his worst content is literal rape fetish mods that were made for No Nut November. But, like, of course, people have made stuff for No Nut November, but what most people don't make is multiple videos with rape as the content for an audience of mostly minors. Which, unless he actually was used as a basketball as a child, he would know that his fanbase consists mostly of kids. This was proven by Jay and his shadow in Days of Our Hate. But even then, you can go to the comment section of these videos yourself, because they're still up right now. He of course added a nanosecond long disclaimer at the beginning and an 18+ in the title, while age restricting the videos in question. Only after he was called out for this shit. Like, my brother in Christ, this is a criminal level of stupid. Also, DaEs defended this and uses the whole whataboutism argument with the fact that Jay made Triple Trouble. a mod marketed as an 18 plus mod from the start. I don't know why you struggle so much in comprehending this basic information, DaEs. Although, I have a gamer theory, alright? You know the difference. You just choose not to acknowledge it, because you either hate Jay and his shadow that much, or you just don't want to bash your friend for an objectively stupid decision. It's probably both though, let's be real. God forbid we keep our friends accountable nowadays. Now the rape videos posted to children is bad of course, but he doesn't stop there. His stupidity transcends just the content he makes, naturally. So, he had a disagreement with Canemonger, the certified laziest motherfucker in the space, but I digress. Kane played Atasov's mod, Happy Birthday Sayori, with his usual non-commentary style, and Atasov requested Kane take it down, because he doesn't like non-commentary videos on his mods. Now I'm fucking with you. He asked Kane because he doesn't like Kane, because Kane agreed with Jay when the whole Days of Our Hate video came out. And Kane did take the video down. For a few hours, then it was back. Which he wasn't happy about, because Kane saw through his bullshit. Don't know how you didn't see this coming. You ever heard Kane talk about anything? He doesn't give a fuck about most things. Another point to your stupidity, Atasov. You tried to use your influence as a creator to put another down, not based on any genuine concern for your content, but to get at someone you dislike. All in all, I think if DaEs actually locked in and became a normal human being, he could be a positive force in this space. But shit, that clearly isn't going to happen. It's quite clear he hasn't ever been challenged in his life, or if he has, he just shuts down like a child. Atasov is a leech who actually adds nothing to any discussion he's in. It would be better for the community if he left it, because at this point there isn't any coming back from what you've done. Stop watching porn and go outside, Atasov. It damages your brain. That's about everything I have to say for now. Thanks for watching. If this video gets 2 likes, I'll get drunk and confess my love to Xavier Chan.